Just making it here to the job of the day. This morning we're knocking out a good amount of trees. You can see we already have the chip truck all set up. Got our smaller GMC there with the trailer. Brought the stump grinder and the mini with us. We're coming out of this gate right through here. It's really the only area we have to work with. We got a bunch of bushes, but customer said not to worry about them too much, so that isn't an issue. The guys right now are getting the chainsaws all ready to go. You can see we got Freddie, but out of here. Got Ruben. I think Luis is somewhere here, and we also got Jonathan with us. Got the MT100 smaller stump grinder with us. We're removing every single tree you see with the blue line on it, like that one there. We have this one leaning right over the porch, and then we also have this one here, the smaller one behind it, and then this one as well. Each stump is getting done. This older one is also getting done. We have a couple there that are getting done as well. A couple small ones by where the guys have the chainsaws. There is another way out of here. It's through that front gate, but then we'd have to pass through our front yard and destroy all that area there, especially since the tracks on this mini are pretty rough. So customer said it was completely fine for us to go through this way. Either way, she's going to be doing topsoil on the stumps, so she's going to reseed all this area, try to get grass to grow here. It's already pretty bad back here, but maybe with a little bit of seed she'll be able to grow some grass. But you can already see that the mini marked it up a little bit, but she said that isn't an issue. She also told us if we wanted to cut this, it was no issue, but I'm going to try to avoid it. But if it does break, we'll end up just cutting it. Right now Bernardo's getting his harness on. He's going to get started on that one tree there, knock that first one out, and then we're going to move along with the smaller ones. Leave for 2 seconds to help Ruben start chipping up, and they dropped this huge chunk. The right side that was leaning towards the house already got knocked out. You can see Jonathan's already cutting it. He's getting ready to toss this final piece up there. catching everybody up. So we knocked out this one big one. That was probably the most difficult out of all of them. I already cleaned up most of the branches. Now I'm gonna grab those logs there. This tree had little branches. It's only this small area here, so we'll get that all cut up, get all these logs out of here. I already started loading them all up into the GMC, get that all knocked out while the guys start cleaning up all the smaller branches. It's actually a bit difficult making it out of this fence. Luckily the customer is super nice. She said it's completely fine if we cut anything we need on this area here. See, it's a complete mess, but she's actually getting seeds. She said don't even worry about that, but we'll clean it up the best we can, flatten it out, rake it up. Same with the grass, she said not to worry about it too much. Since she's getting all the stumps done, she's gonna have somebody come by with some topsoil and seed, clean up all this area, leave it all nice and clean. She just wants to get rid of the trees. You could see here I already have a good amount of logs loaded up. Let's keep loading them up while the guys start knocking out more trees. All right, so I was able to pick up all the logs. I already loaded them up into the GMC. The guys just finished dropping this one tree. It was actually completely leaning to the left. Luckily, the guys dropped it no problem. It did end up getting stuck on this one tree. The good thing is we didn't break any branches, didn't damage that tree at all. The guys were able to drop it softly, no problem. You can see Bernardo right now, he's already picking up all those branches, getting that cleaned up. Jonathan already knocked out half of that big stump there. We got to flatten that area the best we can, and we got to pass the blower throughout this whole area, leaving it all nice and clean. Now all we have left is that small tree you see there. I don't know how well you can see it. And then we also have this tree to the right that's also completely leaning to the left side. So that one's going to be a bit difficult. Hopefully we can manage to drop it this way, sort of how we did this one here, but we'll see. Right now we're going to start cleaning up this area here, leaving it all nice and clean, start picking up all these logs. All right, so we finished up with this bigger stump here. That's all knocked out. We got the surrounding roots as well. Still got a whole bunch of cleanup. We also knocked out the one from here. Right now, Gerardo's on the Mini. He's picking up all those branches, taking them out to the chipper, while Freddy's on this tree, climbing up so he can get a rope around the top, hopefully knock out that tree. The guys already dropped that smaller one that was right there. Now all that's left is to clean up these logs, leave that all nice and clean. Still got a bunch of cleanup, like I said before. We got to clean up this area, maybe try to lift it up a little bit since it's all flattened down, clean up the grass the best we can, leave it all nice. We also got to pick up these stump grinds, leave that all nice and clean as well. So hopefully Freddy can knock this one out no problem, and we could just start cleaning up all this area, leaving it all nice and clean. Wow, what a mess. Ahí. Freddy finished up with this final tree. Now all that's left is to drop this last piece and to clean up all this area, leave it all nice and clean. Still got to clean up all this grass, pass the blower. Jonathan's getting the GMC ready so we can load up a couple logs. Not too sure if everything's going to fit in there. Either way, we have the International with us, so we have plenty of room. Right now I'm going to concentrate on getting these pieces chipped up. Still a bunch of room in the chip truck, so we don't got to worry about that either. So let's get this all chipped up. We'll start loading up these logs. These might be able to get chipped up too. I think we'll toss those in the chipper, maybe those pieces. Those are a little bit thicker, so we'll toss those into the GMC. got the GMC completely full. Luckily we were able to get all the logs in there, that way we won't need this International. The guys are going to finish up chipping the little bit of branches that are left and cleaning up that area while I quickly head over to the dumping spot. It's a little bit far from here. I want to say maybe 20-25 minutes away, but we still have a good amount of time, so I should be able to get this truck emptied, and the guys could easily finish up that area there. That isn't an issue. They really don't even need me here, but let's head over, get this truck dumped, and we'll be right back. Well, that didn't go as planned. You could obviously see this is all wet. I don't even know why I tried to make it through. I thought if I went quick enough, I could make it from there onto that dry spot. That has a bit of rock under it, so that shouldn't be an issue. But this area here, you could see it's a complete mess. That wasn't the smartest move, but someone's coming to get me out right now. Got this truck dumped, so we go head back over to where the guys are. They should be almost done. There wasn't much left. It was only really cleaning that area up and cleaning up the stump grinds. Still a bit early, so we have some time, but let's hope we can get this out of here pretty quick so we go head back over to where the guys are. Yeah, that wasn't a very smart idea. Thankfully here you could get pulled out really easily, so it wasn't really a big deal, but anywhere else, that would probably ruin your day. All right, we're all set here. The customer is super happy with the job. She said this is completely fine. The guys cleaned it up the best they can. This area is still flattened out a little bit, but a couple weeks you won't even notice that anymore. The guys cleaned up all the road. They actually already headed over to the shop. Before I got here, they double checked with the customer to make sure that everything was all set. So they already loaded up the mini stump grinder. That's all ready to go. We're gonna head back to the shop, call it a day. Just making it back to the shop. We're all done for the day. It wasn't a super difficult day. We actually finished up pretty quick, but we're all set. I want to thank anybody who took their time out of the day to watch the video. Any questions, any comments, any tips for me, leave them down below. Catch you guys next time.